Alright everybody, welcome back to another video on my journey through P90X. And today makes day 23. Wow, what a journey, you guys, it has been. There's so much that I can say. First and foremost, it has been a tremendous and long day. Today I have done quite a bit. I was, at work today, and I work at a school, so there was a lot that I was doing there today. Actually, my goodness, I was helping teachers with the technology, and we're getting ready to start hybrid, so kids are getting ready to come back to school so many times a week. So we were actually putting up signs and stuff today, getting classrooms ready, so just a lot of stuff going on today. And it's just been a long week in general. But I'm excited, you guys, to continue my journey with P90X. And again, today makes 23, and I'm almost finished with my first month of P90X. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. And if there's anything I can say, every day that you complete, it doesn't matter what your goal is, be proud of yourself. Be absolutely proud of yourself for completing another day of getting, in this case, the workout done. There's a lot of things that you can be doing, but you have made a decision for yourself to get your body in the best shape possible, and you are showing that you have the commitment and the diligence to make that happen. So applaud yourself and be absolutely proud. All right, so you guys, I want to get in today's thought for today. And actually, before I do that, I want to say that, in these videos, I'm trying to cater these videos to you all. Of course, I'm just trying to document my journey. And in this case now, just basically give the main thought that I have for the day and share with you all to give some motivation. But if there's anything in particular that you want me to talk about, be it nutrition, be it, workouts. Maybe you have questions about P90X workouts or anything like that. Leave it in the comment section down below. I want to hear from you guys. I would love to get a conversation going. I love to talk. Ask any of my friends that, and they will tell you that I love to talk. And I mean, I just love being able to help people however possible. So if you have anything that you want me to create in regards to these videos, don't be afraid to reach out. But again, today I'm just going to talk about my thought for today. And as you see in the title, it is called Expect to Succeed. Okay? I want you to say that with me. Expect to succeed. Let's make it personal. I expect to succeed. All right. Now that's very powerful. That's very powerful. There's anybody that is supposed to expect to succeed. That's us individually. We have to know for ourselves that we're going to succeed. We got to want to succeed, and we got to believe that we can succeed. And there's a quote that I was thinking about today by Napoleon Hill. He says, anything the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Do you believe that today? Do you believe that today? I hope you do. All right. So let me just kind of get into some of the things that I want to talk about as it regards expecting to succeed. Right now in P90X, there's a challenge that I'm trying to, or an obstacle I'm going to say, that I'm working to overcome. And I'm going to reveal that later. But the first thing I want to talk about is how, with insanity, basically what my goal was and how I had to expect to succeed in order to achieve that goal. Now, what was my goal for insanity? I wanted to lose 40 pounds. Okay, I was a 217, and I had a goal of getting down to 177. Really, if you look at the picture that I had, particularly on Reddit, and I'll leave the post down below, the link to the blog post that I had. My motivation for getting down to 177 was my picture that I had of myself at 24 at 176. Okay, so I wanted to drop from 217 to 177, which was 40 pounds, and I wanted to do that in 63 days. Now, here's the big thing about that. in the beginning. And this is why I want you to look at my blog post, and it's called the secret sauce to how I lost 43 pounds. If you look at that blog post, the very thing that I end up doing was creating a written plan. Okay, not only did I know that I was going to do insanity and I wanted to um, lose 40 pounds, but I had a written plan telling me what I was going to do every single day to work towards that goal. Okay, and again, I give the specifics of that in the blog post. So if you have any goal that you're trying to work towards right now, I highly recommend that you check that out, because I give you line by line exactly what I did to work towards my goal. Now, if you read that blog post, you'll find that in the beginning of my written statement, the very thing that I mentioned, I'm paraphrasing here, is that in order to reach my goal of, in this case, 177 from 217, I knew that there was a high probability that I was going to achieve that goal by doing the things that I knew that I could control. Okay? Now, logically, okay, not speaking of faith or anything like that, but just looking at it logically, there was no way that I could tell you from the beginning, oh yeah, I was going to lose 40 pounds. Of course, I couldn't just tell you that out front. But I could tell you that if I worked hard every day, and let's be more specific, because that's very important, I knew that if I ate a healthier diet, and I had a meal plan that I followed, and I tweaked it every week to get to my goal. I knew if I had a meal plan that was a healthy meal plan for me that would help me shred fat, and I knew that if I did insanity, that I was going to get results every week. And I knew that those were areas that I could control. So what am I saying? I am saying that when it comes to your goal, you need to be thinking about the variables that you can control. Okay, it may be a huge goal. You may have some components that you're not very certain about, and that's okay. Right? In my case, I wasn't sure that I was going to lose 40 pounds. But, like I said, and I'm going to share this part too, being that I knew that I could eat healthier every single day, I could eat the foods from my meal plan, tweak it if necessary, and I knew that I could do insanity every day, I knew also, or let me say this, as I began to do those things that I was able to control, I began to lose weight. But not only did I just lose weight, in my case, I noticed that I began to lose 5 pounds a week. Okay? And I started to notice a trend for myself. All right? And that was data for me. And as I had the data telling me, hey, Arnold, you're losing 5 pounds a week. You are on to something. It began to motivate me every single day. Because I knew that if I kept doing what I was doing every day, that I was going to eventually end up at my goal. But not just that. And I said this in one of my other videos. I mentioned that not only did I get motivated, but it became like a game to me. I'm like, okay, so I lost 5 pounds this week. I lost 5 pounds the previous week before that. I want to do it again. What do I need to do to make that happen? And I was inspired. And so I was determined to make that a reality of losing 40 pounds within 63 days. And I tell you, at the end of 63 days, not only did I lose 40 pounds, but I ended up losing a total of 43 pounds. So what am I saying in all of that? Again, you may have a goal right now that you're working towards. And there may be some things that you're not certain about. But what can you do? What can you do? And realize that as you begin to do the things that you can do, the things that are unclear are going to begin to get clearer and clearer and clearer. And if anything, you're going to start getting inspired. You're going to find things that's going to trigger something to motivate you to get towards your goal. And I know that is exactly what happened to me. So what is my challenge right now with P90X? Well, right now I'm trying to build a 4-pack. Okay, and I have an 8-pack right now, which is awesome. I feel really good about that. But there's some variables with that I am trying to figure out in order to develop the 4-pack that I want. And to make a long story short, you know, there's some sources that I've been looking at, and there's some people that I've been talking to about, you know, achieving this goal as I'm doing P90X, you know, but, you know, it's not been the type of feedback that I've been needing to get to my goal, or to motivate me, or to tell me exactly what I need to do. So regardless of that, if anything, I'm looking at all of that as motivation to keep moving forward. Okay? And in this case, I am expecting to succeed, because I know that even though I may not be clear on exactly what I need to do in terms of the specifics, I know there are things that I can do every single day. Like, I can go running, I can continue to do P90X, I can do crunches, there are different moves that I can do, there are other workout videos that I can incorporate during my week. There are things that I can do to intensify my workout. And as I do that, as I do what I know that I can do, I'm going to eventually not only get to my goal, but as I get to my goal, there's going to be things that reveal themselves to me to tell me, hey, this is what you need to do to continue moving forward and to get the 4-pack that you want. Okay, so you guys, that's pretty much it for today. I hope that all made sense. I know I was trying to get my point across there. But in the end, man, just expect to succeed, you know, and it all boils down to perseverance. You know, again, I highly recommend, if you've never heard of Think and Grow Rich, to check that out. And I'll leave a link to that in the description down below as well. But Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it really will open your mind and expand your belief to achieve things that you would have never dreamed possible. And so if you have something that you're trying to work towards right now, expect to succeed. Have faith, believe, do the things that you know you can do, write your goal down, and work at it every single day until it becomes your reality. Because again, as Napoleon Hill said, anything the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Alright, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow for day 24 with P90X, and don't forget, continue to bring it. Peace out.